What is popping, pumpkins? It is me, it is mother. I am here. I am trying to make another video for you. Let me start this off with the apologies all fucking ready. I'm aware that this is not the prettiest fucking makeup face. We all know that I'm not a makeup artist. This was really rushed. This was really quick. I have recently fallen in love with some high-end foundations. We all know that I'm broke. So I have been making it do what it do. I thought I had been making it do what it do with, you know, drugstore foundations. I do not believe that they are not good. Matthew Anderson, one of my favorite makeup artists, says good makeup is good makeup if it leaves a mark. I'm here for that. If you gotta learn how to make a gourmet meal out of pig intestines. So you do with what you got. So I've been, you know, trying to make magic happen. Well, I got me a real cute sample of some Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Changed my motherfucking life. Be straight up, changed my fucking life. So it kind of saddens me when I have to put on, you know, my CoverGirl or my BH, because now I feel I have to blend all these colors. Ugh. I'm still not necessarily getting all the coverage I want, or it's just not seamless like girl. Anyway, so this is what you get. I am trying, and like I've stated before, I done seen some of y'all faves. I done seen some of the new babies out here trying to make it do what it do, and honey, it ain't done. So I don't feel fucking bad. So nothing miraculous has happened in my life. I'm still unemployed. I am still looking. Don't want you to think I'm just some old sit there crying my own tears, not making it happen type of bitch. I've decided, I used to every night, I wish I was kidding, dream and fantasize about a certain opportunity. Of course, in this fantastic way, like we all, well, not we all, but some people might, like right as you're going to sleep, you might dream about what you would do when you hit the Mega Million, what you would do if you had A, B, and C in your life to get your dreams accomplished, where you were like, if I didn't have to deal with this, or if I only had this, this, and this, I could probably get this accomplished. Well, I feel honestly like I've been put in that position where that's kind of been made available to me. And I also feel like, honestly, I was like, fuck, hard work is hard work. Like, it's really, there has to be some type of sacrifice when you're given those type of opportunities. Very rarely are you given an opportunity just to bloom and prosper and don't have to sacrifice something. Whether you gotta come out of pocket, whether you gotta give up some pussy, whether you gotta sacrifice a little bit of your soul, usually there's some type of sacrifice. And I think that's forgotten when you are laying there and you're having those dreams and fantasies. I think they are forgotten when you realize that's what you're presented with, because a lot of people can, you know, they dream and hope and wish for Mercedes-Benz, but they forget about the car note, they forget about insurance, they forget about maintenance, they forget about other reckless ass drivers on the road, they forget that there are thieves out there that will take your fucking Mercedes-Benz. They forget you gotta put gas in it. They forget about a whole bunch of shit that comes with having this fucking dream. Or even there were some people who are like, damn, I wish I had enough money to get the Mercedes-Benz. You forget you gotta work overtime. You forget you gotta suck that nigga dick that you don't like, who said he'll buy you the goddamn car. You know that nigga balls smell like sour meat. You forget you got bad credit, so you gotta repair that before you can even put the money towards getting the Mercedes-Benz. People forget about the hard work that comes into the things that become available to them. And I did, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna front about it. I kind of was like, oh shit, yeah, now this is maybe a possibility. It doesn't mean that the dream is gonna come true either. That's not a guarantee, but I forgot that, like, I will not forget. I just kind of didn't actualize that when given the opportunity to maybe actualize a dream, there's a little hard work that goes in it. It's not as simple as falling asleep, closing your eyes, and it being a thing. So aside from having that aha fucking moment, there's really not much else going on in my life. I'm not going to talk about the politics of this country. Side note, you need to be following me on Instagram. If you're not, you're missing the fuck out. But I came from the gym, that's why I look like this. And I went on a whole rant on these gym bunnies, honey. Child, I can't, But I just want to touch on something entirely different. When you live in the hood, that does not automatically make you a hood rat. It just means you live in the hood. When you live in the hood, it does not mean that you get to, or you should, automatically drop your standards of life or etiquette. If there is shit that you just normally wouldn't do, but now you're in the hood and you think, oh, well, I'm in the hood, that gets a pass. That's not true. That to me, that tells me that's what shit you've always wanted to do. For instance, I am not a bonnet to the store kind of girl. I know some of y'all are like, you gotta be fucking kidding. I'm not. I will tie my hair up. I know that some of y'all might not think it's a difference. I do. I'll tie my hair up and go to the gym. But if I have errands to run, like we gotta go to the store, I don't care if it's just the fucking supermarket. I don't care if it's the mall just across the street where, you know, Shaquasia, Quantanika, and Federica are all at. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not wearing the headscarf. The only time I'm doing that is if I'm under construction and I gotta run last minute and get some lashes, or last minute and get an eyeliner, or last minute get some pantyhose or something like that. Other than that, I'm not doing that. That's not how I carry myself. We all know I will put a scarf on my head and go to the gym and shoot a live or shoot a video. I'll do that. But other than that, I am certainly never, under no circumstances, a bonnet out of the house girl. And I own several. I don't think Tammy Roman's a bonnet out the house girl. She could shoot the Bonnet Chronicles all the fuck she want. That bitch ain't leaving her house going nowhere with the fucking bonnet on. She gonna lay right there on her porch, in her bed, on her couch, and make her Bonnet Chronicles. But she not going nowhere with the bonnet on her head. That's not who I am. Now, because I moved to the hood and I see every other fucking broad out here with a bonnet on and trying to be fashionable about the shit, the bitches got designs and bling bling. Every other bitch got a bonnet on. Does not mean now that I get to cater to the status quo and lower my, what I would consider lower my sensibilities and wear a bonnet out the house. Now, if you a bonnet out the house, I'm a bitch, good for you. Bravissimo, bitch. Good for it. It don't make me no never mind. That's not what I'm about, okay? There's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't about looking like unicorns in this motherfucker. We all got our own standards, right? That's not who I am. But because you see that this is what it is in the hood, does not mean now you get to wear the bonnet out the house. If that's not in your character, don't do that. And don't get me wrong, I've lived all over the place. I've lived in the hood, I've lived in middle class, I've lived in upper middle class, and I've lived in some very exclusive housing. I've never thought to change the person I am because of where I'm at. There's no reason that when I lived at some of the most posh apartments and housing that I've lived in neighborhoods, there's never been a reason that I would not still put my scarf on my head and head to the gym. I wouldn't decide then. And I'm sure somebody might have looked out their window and been like, ooh, she's hood about it. But it didn't change my character. No, I'm not asking you to cater to the upper echelons of people's bullshit. But here's where this statement comes from. Living in the hood, I see motherfuckers doing shit that I think they in their right mind know isn't acceptable. You know this is just poor etiquette all around. Driving up on the fucking lawn, blaring music until the ungodly hours of the fucking night. Like you don't have neighbors. Like these walls ain't paper motherfucking thin. Kids running around like they ain't got no home training or school the next day, a summer school, a day camp, a prayer camp, or something. Y'all ain't got shit to do, but you up until the wee hours on weeknights. And I don't give a fuck if the kids ain't got nothing to do the next day, don't you? You can't watch these niggas running around here carrying on until the wee hours of the fucking night. So why the fuck are they up? I don't understand how, where I'm almost certain you wouldn't let this conduct go on anywhere else. You think it's okay to do that shit just because you in the hood, just because it's a lower income area. Lower income don't mean lower standards. And if you find yourself in that situation, don't then lower yourself so that you blend into the bullshit. If I live in a neighborhood where I have a nice green grass, and this happened the other fucking day, I have a nice cute little green grass where people walk their puppies and the little babies, they lay out a little blanket and the little babies run around in the little grass. I don't want to see your raggedy ass scion run up on the grass so you can help a bitch run out on her fucking rent. And it shouldn't be okay with you. So that, you know, just puts the question in two parts. Are you that fucking stupid and despicable and raggedy that you think that that's okay? Are you that disrespectful because this is no longer your neighborhood because your ass is running out on the rent, nigga? I know what it is. That you just like, well, I'll just disrespect the fucking grounds, which is hood rat behavior. Or do you feel like, well, since I'm in this low income area, aka the hood, they won't mind? And what I feel like is if you set the standard in an area that this is not acceptable, motherfuckers with hood tendencies won't do that shit. But once they see your stupid ass doing the fucking same hood shit that you're trying to fucking avoid, they gonna think it's okay. There's some motherfuckers in this building who insist on playing their music no, not even their music. These motherfuckers is playing video games. I swear to God, I hear God of War every night starting at 9:30 till about 10:30. Well, I get my black ass up. I knocks on doors because I don't care if no one else in this motherfucker is gonna complain. I have an issue with it. Now, if you want to stomp the yard because I have an issue with the fact that you have no fucking manners, then we can do that. Believe me when I tell you, don't think for 1 second that because you're in the hood, poor manners is acceptable. If you live in the hood and these are things you want to avoid, you might need to check somebody. Don't run up on nobody all indignant just because you think Felicia don't know how to talk to nobody, so I gotta come at Felicia sideways. By all means, I'ma give a bitch a chance. Give peace a chance type of person. I know some of y'all don't believe it. Y'all get these motherfuckers, niggas and bitches and shits confused and think that I'm just ratty all the time. I'm very, very upfront, but I don't need to get to... Look, I got dreams, goals, and ambitions, bitch. I can't go to jail. I can't be bothered. I ain't gonna let you whoop on me, but I can't be bothered with all this stumping and you know, stomping the yard. But sometimes you gotta check somebody like, hey, could you get off the grass, my dude? Like, I know you doing things, but bro, that's not cool. This isn't the neighborhood for that. That's not cool. Kids play on this grass. Now, if somebody has a problem with you checking them when they're in the wrong, there's something not working upstairs. So you gotta, you know, tread a little lighter. I ain't saying be no punk, but you gotta tread a little lighter for people like that. But please, and this also falls into businesses, do not let your neighborhood be the thing that lets other people dictate how your level of comfort of where you're at. Yeah, because I'm in the hood and I'm frequenting a business, or I'm a customer at some store or whatever. Please don't believe because I'm in the hood you get to talk to me any kind of way, you get to treat me any kind of way, that's not your option. Because if you really felt that you was really in the hood like that, you'd be too scared that I'd bust you in your fucking mouth. Please do not believe that because we're in the hood you get to act as irresponsibly as you fucking want. Hopefully I can get this video up in a timely manner. I'm trying to come back from y'all. Y'all did not remind me how fucking laborious editing these videos is. Shit. And then YouTube be wanting to act a fucking fool with letting your girl fucking upload directly from iMovie because I'm still trying to figure out Final Cut. Girl. I love you all. I genuinely do. Make sure you follow me on the Twitters and the Instagrams. If you're not, use a punk. That's where you won't catch me going live. And whenever you're bored, feel free to just come back to YouTube and just watch some old shit. All right, I get to wash this cheap makeup off my face. I need to go to Sephora and give me another sample because the bitch is broke and that's how she's doing it. So I need to go to Sephora and give me another sample of the good shit unless you feel up to buying me some Makeup Forever Ultra HD color Y 505. That's Makeup Forever Ultra HD color Y 505. Oh wait, and there's something else I'm wearing. The NARS tint. No, I'm not wearing that now, but that shit is bomb. Bye babies. Hey pumpkins, here's some videos you might have missed. Forgot I uploaded, or maybe you didn't even get the notifications, but you need to click that bell and click these videos just in case you might have missed something out there. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.